Really? I'm getting tired of these speed loaders working on mid caps. I'm done. I'm done. Forget it. I'm done. What's going on, Airsofters? It's Drew here. Thanks for tuning in today to Elite Airsoft TV. So today, what I have with me is the Elite Force SL14 speed loader. Yes, it's a speed loader. Yep. So this thing is actually really cool though. So this is actually made by Elite Force, and the material that you see that's in front of you is actually made out of a durable ABS polymer construction body, rather, whatever you want to call it. Now up front here that you'll have an 1800 round reservoir, a BB reservoir, so that way all your BBs can actually store right in here. Now this guy is actually compatible with most M4 and M16 standard mid-cap magazines, and also other adapters will be coming out soon for it, so stay tuned. I actually recently got a chance to watch the SHOT Show from Airsoft GI, and they're talking to Elite Force, one of the representatives from Elite Force, and they indicated that sooner or later, sometime around this year, they'll be releasing adapters that you can actually use for MP5, AKs, G36s, and then again M4. So they're going to be supporting pretty much all the platforms that are out there, which is great. Now again, this actually only works on mid-cap magazines, does not work on high-cap at all. The reason for this speed loader is because instead of using these guys, which take time, and you don't have enough time to fill up, let's say 140 round mid-cap magazine, with using this guy and having to fill up more BBs in the speed loader, it takes a lot of time, and especially in between games when you only have minutes to reload and go back out in the field, which is not really, ideally, not the best solution. So Elite Force again brought out this SL14 speed loader, which is very, very, very convenient. It actually loads up to 40 BBs per pump, so it's kind of like a shotgun style speed loader, which is great. Now I do have some Vulcan tactical BBs in here, .25s in here already. Remember, again, when you're using your airsoft gun, make sure you always use quality BBs, so that way it doesn't damage anything internally. Now the way how to fill up the speed loader is actually through this guy right over here, which actually is a spring loaded trap door. So it's very easy for refilling. The only thing you need to do is push it down, throw in some BBs in there, and you're good to go. Now I'll show you actually how to use this guy, because it's very convenient, very easy. Now, like I said again, it only works with mid-caps, so I have two different types of mid-caps with me. I have the Elite Force standard 140 round mid-cap, and I also have with me the KWA mid-cap, which I believe is 120 rounds. So KWA, definitely compatible with this guy, and it's so easy to fill up my mid-caps. I usually use mid-caps, only reason because I like the realistic of reloading when you're playing the game, especially in CQB. When you're out, you gotta grab another mag and toss it in your gun and you're good to go again. So I like using mid-caps. However, maybe playing outdoors, I'll probably be using high caps. So again, definitely this guy is very, very convenient for a lot of airsofters, especially if you have an M4 style magazine, or eventually invest in the MP5 or AK or G36 adapters with an Elite Force. Now I'm not sure if there's any release date on that yet, but be sure to tune into Elite Force's website and make sure to pay close attention when they're going to be available. So the only thing that you need to do is basically get your mid-cap, toss it in here, make sure it's locked in nice and tight, and all you need to do is actually hold down the lever, which is actually this guy right over here. Okay, now what you want to make sure is that your BBs are in the reservoir, which is around this general area of the speed loader. So all you do is make sure you tip it over and tip it down, and basically what will happen though, you see the BBs will line up right over here on the bottom. You'll be able to see the BBs actually line up perfectly. So the only thing you need to do then is pump it. Now usually on a 120 round mid-cap style, you basically get about 3 pumps and you're ready to go. So then again, you want to do it all over again and pump it. That's it. So now I have about, I'd say 80 rounds in here, which is great. So we can actually probably do one more. Now you notice that it actually gets a little tough to to pump in. Only reason being because when you actually try to pump it out, pump BBs into it, it's obviously getting full. So you want to make sure you don't force it, because even though if you do force it, the magazine will pop out and it might fall. So please be careful with that. So if you feel like it's getting tough to pump BBs inside, don't force it. Just let it go, take it out, grab another mag. So we'll try one more. Okay, now it's actually getting tough to load now. So I would assume that it's actually full. So I'm gonna stop there, and the only thing I'm gonna do is take it out, grab my next mag. So, like I said again, it's very easy to use, especially for M-Force currently, and like I said, adapters will come out soon. So definitely invest in this guy. I actually happen to pick this up over at Total Airsoft again, and I believe they retail for about $42, $43, somewhere around there, and it's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it if you're going to be using mid caps throughout playing Airsoft. And once again, make sure that once you are playing Airsoft, make sure you guys always use eye protection. Eye protection at all times is always a must when you're playing Airsoft. Safety first is always the best thing to practice while playing the game. So make sure you guys tune in for next week's video, right? And hit that subscribe button. I'll see you later.